Rachel Cockrell. I'm the registrar, and we do some minor conservation in-house. A lot of things we send out to the experts, but I have some training in metals care. I'm going to do a little bit of preservation, cleaning, and coating to prevent deterioration. Working today on the Philippine bolo knife that was brought back at the turn of the century by the man who later became the mayor of Columbia. When it came into our collection, it had a little bit of rust on the blade and at the base of the handle. So I'm going to be removing that rust. This side I've already done some work on. You can see it has some places where it's pitted. I have to get the rust out at the bottom of those pits. So I use a pad that has some mineral spirits on it. But the pad takes just the rust off. We don't want to remove any metal, but that way we can see what we're working with. And if there's rust deep down in the pits, I have this tiny little wire brush that I can use to get it out from the bottom of this pitted area, and then we can clean it off. After we have it all nice and clean, then we'll coat it with a hard wax. This kind of wax is what we use in a lot of museums. Probably what I'll do when I'm putting it on this metal is to actually heat the metal up, probably using a hair dryer. That'll help the wax soften and go into all the little pits and crevices to protect the metal. Whenever we do any work on any of the objects, we keep a record of the work that's done, so we have a report on conservation work that we do in-house, just to say what the condition is, what we plan on doing, and the materials that we use in it. That way, whenever we are looking at the history of an object, we can tell when it's been cared for. You can see here the orange color, we've got active rust. That's something we're going to need to remove so it doesn't continue to deteriorate. By cleaning and protecting these with wax, we'll keep the deterioration from getting any worse. That way, when we're ready to put it on exhibit, it'll already be cared for, it'll be clean, it'll be protected, and it will last as long as we do.